Happy Friday, everyone. You're turning now to your hurricane and severe weather update. Today is June 24th, 2011. It's 2:26 p.m. I hope everyone's having a good Friday, and thanks for joining us. As you can see right now, we're dealing with the Storm Prediction Center's mesoscale analysis radar right now. We have scattered showers and thunderstorms which have developed this afternoon around parts of Alabama, parts of Tennessee, Georgia, and the Carolinas today. Sparsely isolated right now, but this may increase as we head into the next few hours. We also have some thunderstorms which have developed over parts of Arkansas, western parts of Tennessee, around Memphis, Tennessee, and northwestern parts of Mississippi. And also, with the sea breeze today, we have showers and thunderstorms which have developed over parts of the Florida panhandle today. The threat will continue to increase as we head into the afternoon hours as we get more sunshine and more instability into the atmosphere. So expect more showers and thunderstorms to develop later on this afternoon. Here's the mesoscale analysis for parts of the interior northeast right now. You see we have also mainly popcorn showers and thunderstorms right now, which have developed over parts of upstate New York, parts of Pennsylvania, and they're partially isolated right now. Majority are right now below severe limits, but ENV cells right now could currently go severe at any moment right now, as we're starting to see possibly some hail with some of these storms also with the threat of gusty winds. The threat will continue to increase as we head into the next few hours. With that forecast intact, the Storm Prediction Center has issued a slight risk of severe thunderstorms over parts of the Northeast today, mainly the East Coast today, all the way down the I-95 corridor into parts of Virginia, upstate New York, Connecticut, around New York City, Philadelphia, D.C., all the way down into the Outer Banks, North Carolina, around Wilmington, where the main threat will be damaging winds and large hail. I think it just updated. And there also is a slight risk of severe thunderstorms now over parts of the northern plains today, around North and South Dakota, Wyoming, Montana, Nebraska, parts of Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas, Tennessee, and Mississippi, with mainly a hail threat over there, but the tornado risk may just be a little bit greater around that area. So we'll continue to keep you updated on that potential. Here's a look right now at the water vapor imagery right now across the tropics right now. Right now, there's nothing in there showing any signs of development right now. See, we have an upper level low pressure system right here northeast of the Bahamas right now, creating some very strong wind shear as that counterclockwise spin continues to bring extremely amounts of high shear over parts of the Caribbean right now, parts of Cuba, Hispaniola, and the Virgin Islands. You can see the shear is going from southwest to northeast. Also have a dominant area of high pressure right around the Azores right now, prohibiting anything from development with some strong dry air right now in place that may be trying to spawn maybe some showers and thunderstorms over parts of the Atlantic, but conditions right now are not favorable for any kind of development. As I freeze the frame right now, you can see we have once again that complex I told you yesterday from the remnants of Beatrice over parts of the northwestern Gulf of Mexico, showing no signs of development. Upper level winds are not favorable at all for any kind of development. And we also have showers and thunderstorms over parts of the southern Caribbean along with that monsoon trough, that long axis of low pressure, which has developed over parts of southwestern parts of Mexico and around the Panama area, which is very common this time of the year. This will play a role into our next potential tropical system, which is around the Virgin Islands right now, a weak wave that may interact with the monsoon trough, and we actually may have some development in the next few days that bears extreme watch. We'll continue to watch it right now, but it hasn't been developed yet, so we don't have a good idea of where it's likely going to go, but we're starting to get possibilities of where it may go, and I'll tell you about that in just a moment. Here's a look right now at the shear model. You can see right now there's a ton of wind shear over parts of the Caribbean right now, thanks a lot to that upper level low of high pressure right around this area. It's precluding anything from development. The area I circled is where the area of low pressure is, and the area right here is pretty much where that area of high pressure is located right now. So with these two areas in effect, it's going to prohibit anything that even tries to develop with all that shear and dry air in place. As you can see right now over the eastern Pacific, there still is obviously some wind shear, but that upper level ridge of high pressure, which may develop very soon, may cause the shear to decrease, and we actually may have a system that may try and form in the next several days over parts of the East Pacific, but that will likely drift west and be a threat to Mexico. So as you see, there's a ton of wind shear aloft right now, but this may change, decrease slightly over the next few days as that wave, which is centered around this area, begins to transition off to the north and northwest. So That's going to be something we're going to have to watch over the next few days. Here's a look right now at the GFS model. This is valid as of the 12th run around noontime today. You see the area low pressure 1008 millibars over parts of the Yucatan Peninsula, moving inland right now with some very heavy rainfall. Right now the projections suggest that likely this will not become a depression before it crosses the Yucatan, but it has a window possibly developing briefly before crossing land into the Yucatan Peninsula. And then after that, it actually has potential, with the ridge beginning to take effect, that this actually may develop possibly into a tropical depression, maybe even a tropical storm in the next several days as it heads off the Yucatan Peninsula into the southwestern Gulf of Mexico into the Bay of Campeche. And then after that, it may affect the Texas and Mexico coastline with some very heavy rainfall, but the track and intensity is still up in the air right now. We haven't pinpointed that yet. The storm hasn't even developed yet. So it bears watching, and we're going to continue to watch it as the system actually develops. And then when it develops, we'll have a better read on it, and then we can have more information on potential track, land, intensity. So we'll have to continue to watch that. Let's look right now at the Eastern Pacific right now. It's got a cluster of thunderstorms over parts of the southwest around the monsoon trough, pretty much the axis of moisture. The monsoon trough is located around this area. It's just a ball of convection right now. Not showing any signs of development right now, but I'm watching it because some of the models want to develop this system potentially into something over the next several days and drift off to the west and potentially the west-northwest. So coastal Mexico may need to watch for some heavy rainfall, but right now this is not showing any signs of development right now. It's got a little bit of outflow on it, so we'll watch it, but it's not showing any significant signs of development right now. This is will continue to move off to the northwest and appears will not be a major threat to land at this time. What you're looking at right now is the loop right now of the Canadian model, the map model that usually blows up these systems. And you can see right there on your right side of the screen over here, it's pinpointing that system crossing the Yucatan and then blowing up into something before crossing into Mexico. The interesting thing is the GFS and the Canadian are actually pinpointing possibly right around north central Mexico or right around the Texas-Mexico border, but the Canadian blows this up into a strong tropical storm, maybe even a weak hurricane, if it follows that north-northwest track. If it follows too far to the south, it won't have any potential for development, but if it travels far enough to the north, then environmental conditions may be favorable and has enough time to stay on the warm water side that we actually may have something trying to develop. So thank you for joining us for your update right now. We'll continue to keep you updated right now with the latest on these storms right now. Here's another look at the water vapor imagery right now. As you can see, once again, not favorable for anything to develop right now, but that could change over the next few days. We're going to need you to stay on the lookout as we head into the next several days. We potentially could have something developing in the tropics during the next few days. So thank you for joining us for your update today. Hope everyone has a good weekend. Stay safe.